Hello everyone, welcome along to tonight's stream. We are back for round 4 of the Corolla Cup and the Lamborghini AM series. First off, I have a bit of a cold, so apologies if you hear any sneezing or anything like that in the background, but we will get through this one tonight. We just released the guys out on track for their qualifiers, so they are literally just on their out laps. As you see, we just get the penalties, it comes on round. But we do have a updated championship table to run through, so let's have a look at it. So, for the Corolla side of things, we've got Tartan in the lead still, the pro side of the Corolla Cup, followed by Ayrton, followed by Lieutenant Dan. They've got Richard Pugh in 4th, who is leading the academy side of the championship, with Racy Davey just behind him, and then Old Pete, followed by Johnny Tattoo. Then you've got Danzo and Spider, who are in the pro side of the championship, and then Happy Henny there, Oggy, who we're just on board with at the moment, D-Man, Douglas, and then C. So that is the championship table after round 3. So after the last 2 weeks ago's video, where we were at Nürburgring. So that's an update on the championship table as we're watching these guys are coming around for their first laps. As Oggy 7's penalty and Richard Pugh getting a second penalty in the background, so they're just serving those as well. So we'll close down the championship table and let's get involved and see who we've got in the chat here. So we've got Finalised SN first. He's always there first, putting a comment in there. What's he saying? Evening all, and busting some shapes to the intro music there. But Travis there said the Bandits Club. Here also got Lieutenant Dan in here for the Bandits Club. And then Carl there said Hustle's always laughing face with the eyes off to the side. So everyone, do not forget to hit that like button whilst you're here. And if you're not subscribed around here, get subscribed as well. Also, let me know if you're struggling to hear me at all. Obviously, I've got a cold, so I'm a little bit more bunged up than normal, so you might not be able to hear me as well. So I could always adjust some levels on here if you are struggling to hear me in any way, shape, or form. But we got Oggy coming around. Obviously, Oggy's just off the pedal. We got Danzo just in front. Danzo's going to be the first across the line. So Danzo there setting a 136.4. Oggy there just behind. Ayrton takes pole position there, and we've got Rich Pugh who's gone through in 4th. So Ayrton with the early pace setting here. Lieutenant Dan just a bit further back with the penalty. And then we've got Tartan who's last one to come around. So we'll watch Tartan come around. He's a 10th up at the moment. So we'll watch Tartan come through. Has so far done 3 rounds in a row of wins, that is. So let's see if Tartan can put the Corolla on pole here. As Tartan comes across the line, and yeah, he's on pole by 3 tenths. So Tartan setting the early qualifying pace. So after the first lap, it's Tartan on pole, followed by Ayrton, followed by Danzo, followed by Spider. Jazz there in 5th, Demon there in 6th, Johnny Tattoo in 7th, Oggy in 8th, Rich Pugh in 9th, Leeds Forever in 10th, getting a penalty there as well, D-Man in 11th, and Lieutenant Dan in 12th there. So I believe it's going to be Ayrton who's front here and going to set another lap. So we'll see how Ayrton gets on here, see if Ayrton can get a bit further up using all the grass there. Not slowing down on the exit of the corner. But Ayrton crossing the line does improve and is only just on top. But it is Danzo who has taken pole at the moment. So Danzo has taken pole off of Tartan. So Danzo up in the lead there. Tartan in 2nd, just coming around to complete a lap. So see if Tartan's going to improve at all and can take pole. He's done that by 1,000th of a second to get pole at the moment, Danzo is. As Tartan comes around the last corner, let's see if Tartan can take pole position back here on this lap. This is the final lap, so Tartan has to do it on this lap. If he doesn't do it on this lap, then he will be starting 2nd. He does improve by half a second. That's Tartan on pole. Does a 1:34.957. Danzo just coming around on the final lap as well. So he's comes across the line. So we'll watch Danzo and see if Danzo can possibly take pole here at all. So we'll just stay on board with Danzo for a second. So Danzo there does not improve, so it looks like it's going to be Tartan on pole. Ayrton in third. Rich Pugh is jumped up into fourth. Spider in fifth. Jazz there in sixth. Oggy up into seventh. Great job there from Oggy. Up into seventh position. Demon there in eighth. Johnny Tattoo in ninth. Lieutenant Dan in 10th. Leeds there in 11th. And D-Man in 12th. So that is qualifying over with for everyone there. As I just bring the cars back around. So it was a great job there from all the drivers. Tartan taking another pole position. Let's have a look through the results there. So Tartan did a 1:34.957, followed by Danzo, who was on pole for a little bit of that qualifying. Ayrton there in third. Rich Pugh there in fourth. Spider in fifth. Jazz in sixth. Oggy there in seventh. Very close between Oggy and Jazz there. So Oggy almost getting a sixth place there. Demon in 8th. Johnny Tattoo in 9th. Lieutenant Dan in 10th. Leeds Forever there in 11th. And D-Man there in 12th. Fantastic. That was a great qualifier there from the Corolla guys. And we will give them a ready up. And then we can get this one underway here. So, whilst we're just waiting for everyone to make sure that everyone's there and ready to go, hit that like button. We hopefully will have some big news on Thursday for everyone. Just as a little teaser for everyone, you will have to tune in on Thursday to hopefully find out the big news that Mr. Craig Cook himself will be announcing. But just a little teaser before we get this one underway. It looks like, so obviously, Penny missed out on qualifying there. We could potentially get Henny in here. Right, let me just see what we can do here. Bear me 2 seconds, everyone. I'm just going to pop you on a brief hold. There's my customer service voice for everyone. Whilst I just look at getting Henny in. Spare me 2 seconds. Hi everyone, thank you for the short break there. We are back. We have adjusted the grid so we have got Henny in, and we will get ready to get this one underway. Right, who is going to take the Corolla race win for round 4 here at Deep Forest Raceway? Let's get this one going. Right, so everyone is on the grid and lined up and ready to go, revving their engines. We've got the lights are going out in the gantry there. And we've got the 5 lights, and we are underway. So, it looks like nobody making a jump start there. So it's Tartan leading everyone into the first corner, which is a very flat out right-hander as they come down the hill. This is where it's going to go. What is going on in the background there? Whoa! Is that Spider getting spun out in the background? Watch out, as everyone's getting sized a bit further down the field. That's Oggy off into the wall. It looks like they've covered it well and doesn't have any damage. It does have front end damage, Oggy, but it's still in 7th place. That damage will clear shortly. So who's we lose in the background? So it's Johnny Tattoo in 8th, Jazz in 9th, D-Man in 10th, Leader in 11th, Demon in 12th, and it's Spider really far back with some front wheel damage. But it's Tartan leading everyone into the end of the straight, followed by Ayrton. There's again door to door. Is Ayrton going to get a move up the inside here? Tartan makes a move up on Tartan, Ayrton to the wall. It's rear end damage as well, down to 4th, down to 5th for Tartan. I think there's definitely going to be some things to be looked at in this race. So it's Richard Pugh up into 4th. It's Danzo now 3rd. Lieutenant Dan in 2nd has gone from 10th on the grid to 2nd. Ayrton in 1st. So Ayrton in the lead, Lieutenant Dan 2nd, Danzo 3rd, Richard Pugh in 4th, Tartan in 5th. Henny there, who started 13th, is now 6th. Oggy in 7th, Johnny Tattoo in 8th, Jazz there in 9th, D-Man in 10th, D-Mon in 11th, Leeds there in 12th, and Spider there in 13th. Let's go back to the front and see what's going on up there. What a start! Do we have replays? No, unfortunately, we did try it a moment ago, but for some reason, it's still not working for me. I know it's working for Craig now. I know at one point it didn't. But yeah, for some reason, for me, it's just I can flick between drivers, but I can't get the replays, unfortunately. So Ayrton still in the lead. Lieutenant Dan in 2nd, Danzo in 3rd, Richard Pugh in 4th, with Tartan just behind. So it's Tartan going to make a move up the inside. Oh, looks like it's getting a bit very sideways in front between Danzo and Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan up in 2nd, but this is letting Tartan come back into this fight. So this is the fight for 2nd place on the track at the moment. So you've got 3 drivers in the pro side of it, and then Richard Pugh, who's in the academy side of it. So Danzo there in 2nd. Sorry, Danzo in 4th. Lieutenant Dan in 2nd. Richard Pugh still in 4th. Tartan there in 5th. I think Tartan's thinking, oh, do you know what, I'm going to hand back and wait to see what is going to happen here. Yeah, so I plugged in the keyboard, but it just for some reason I pressed Z on it and it just doesn't want to select any replay. So I don't know what's gone on with that side of it. I'm gonna have to try and see what happens. So with that, as Tartan moves up into 4th, but Richard Pugh flicks straight back and goes, no, just hold on, I'm having that. But Tartan's going to get that slipstream here off of Danzo. So Tartan's in the slipstream, so Tartan moves up there. Richard Pugh down into 5th. As they're going to go 3 wide. Gonna go 3 wide. Richard Pugh up the inside. Doesn't get us. Richard Pugh's just done a double overtake in the bottom of the chicane. Takes out. Don't say takes out. Takes 2 of the pro drivers. And he's just like, no, do you know what? I'm going through. You two have slowed me down. I'm having this. See you later. Thank you very much. So that's Richard Pugh up into 3rd. Lieutenant Dan there, who does have a 1 second penalty in 2nd. So this is going to bring him back into the clutches of the cars behind. So let's go down through the order. So we've got Ayrton there in 1st, 1.6 seconds in the lead. Lieutenant Dan there in 2nd, but does have a 1 second penalty to serve. Richard Pugh in 3rd, Tartan in 4th, Danzo in 5th. Oggy up into 6th, but does have Henny going side by side with each other there. So Oggy will slip back into that slipstream. So that's Oggy back in the tow. Henny moving over there to try and break that. Johnny Tattoo behind Oggy does have a 1 second penalty. So I'll stay on board with Oggy for a second, see if he can get this move done. And regain back himself signal. Very simple. Danzo is in the wall. So Danzo's just recovering. And he's gone off as well. He's got his 2nd penalty for that corner car. And we've got another absolute tangle of cars here. So Oggy in 5th, Henny's 6th. Danzo's dropped to 7th. And then we've got Johnny Tattoo just at the back of this. So let's go on board with Oggy and see if he can defend here from Henny. Henny's going up the inside. So Oggy's still in 5th place. Henny screaming area as it comes up the top part of the hill there. As it flick on the lights for a split second as they go through that tunnel. Oggy's pulling out a little bit of a gap here. It's personal best through that sector on this particular lap. The 2 cars behind have 1/2 second penalties as well. So Oggy may have just pulled out enough of a gap here to keep himself in this 5th place. So we'll carry on going through the order. So it's Oggy there in 5th. We'll come back to this fight in a moment. So Henny then 6th, Danzo 7th, Johnny in 8th, Demon in 9th, Jazz in 10th, D-Man in 11th with Spider just behind. So Spider recovering up through the positions. And then leads there in 13th. Going back to the front. So it's Ayrton in the lead. He's got a 2nd lead. Lieutenant Dan in 2nd. Tartan in 3rd, but does have that penalty. Richard Pugh in 4th. Oggy serving the penalty. And the 2 drivers behind. So I think Oggy's done enough here to keep himself in that position. The 2 cars behind only had a 1/2 second penalty, but I think it is enough here from Oggy to keep himself in that 5th place spot. As the 2 cars behind are fighting out. Danzo looking up the inside. Looks like Henny is going to keep that 6th place. So Danzo in 7th. And we've got this battle behind us. Johnny, D-Man and Jazz all fighting out for 8th, 9th and 10th. Doing a fantastic job, all of the drivers here. So Jazz there in 10th. D-Man still in 11th with Spider just behind. And then leads there just on the back of these guys. Not too far behind, 7 seconds behind. And closing up the gap. So should see Leeds close up that gap and get back onto the back of the pack. So it's Ayrton in the lead still. It's come down to 5.9 because it's 5.6 now because it is Tartan in the lead. But in 2nd, but Tartan does have a 1/2 second penalty, which Tartan takes. This is going to give Lieutenant Dan the run as they come down the really long back straight and through the tunnel. So that's Dan back up into 2nd. And then that is Dan moving on up and keeping that position from Tartan, who tucked in the slipstream, so right behind is Tartan. So Tartan right behind still as they come through the windy infield part of the track. 1.5 behind Tartan, going very wide there, getting to the wide line, but just so he can get the cut back and onto the power earlier than Lieutenant Dan, and looking to go up the inside here as they cross the start-finish line and go towards the first corner. And they are going to go side by side. Lieutenant Dan getting back into the slipstream as they come towards the sharp hairpin into the really sharp braking zone. Tartan covering off the apex there and getting nice and wide on the exit to get as much speed as possible. But Lieutenant Dan is not giving up this position and right behind Tartan. So Lieutenant Dan in that slipstream closing back in on Tartan, not giving up the position just yet. Tartan setting a personal best, but it is Ayrton at the moment with the fastest lap and 7.5 seconds on the lead as Lieutenant Dan looks to go up the inside. Tartan goes around the outside and is pulling away there, so it's got a half-second gap. So it's Richard Pugh in fourth, Oggy in fifth with a 2.7 second gap back to Jazz in sixth. So Oggy cementing that podium position in the academy side of things. So Jazz in sixth, Demon in seventh, Henny there in eighth with a half-second penalty to serve, Danzu in ninth. And we've got Johnny in 10th. Spider has got past D-Man, so it is up into 11th. And we've got D-Man in 12th, followed by Leeds, who's closed the gap up from 7 seconds down to 3.7. So it's closing up that gap there. Let's go back to the race leaders. We haven't watched much of Ayrton so far in this race. And just to let everyone know, we have 8.5 minutes left of the 20-minute race. Yes, exactly what Craig has put in the chat. There's 19 people watching, so we need to get this up to 19 likes. If everyone that's watching at the moment hits that like button, we'll be up there massively. Ayrton setting the fastest sector there, so going purple. Hard on the brakes and flicking the car into the right-hander there. Ayrton's doing a phenomenal job. Almost 8 seconds in front of Tartan. Tartan, as we all know, Tartan is 3 for 3 on race wins. And I think Ayrton's just rocked up tonight and gone, do you know what? You ain't having it. I'm not letting you have 4. I'm not letting you have 4. Let's go out there. I'm just going to smash this one up the park. There is Tartan in second. Lieutenant Dan's, still within a second. Definitely giving Tartan a run for his money there. Richard Pugh doing a phenomenal job up in fourth, which is P1 in the academy side of it. And then Oggy then still hanging on to that second place in the academy. And Jazz, who is rounding out the podium for the academy side of things as it stands. Demon in 7th. Danzo there in 8th. Henny there in 9th. Johnny in 10th. So Henny's dropped back quite a bit towards Johnny there. Spider in 11th. Leeds has got past D-Man. So Leeds has closed up and overtaken D-Man, and then it's D-Man in 13th. So consistency from that. Since lap 2, it's 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35. The consistency there is phenomenal. Whereas in comparison, Tartan's lap times have been 36, 38, 35, 35, 37, 35, 35. So that's where the gap has come from. There's a couple of laps there from Tartan that haven't been in the 35s, they've been 37s and 38s. We turn it down, dropping back a little bit here, so 2 seconds back to Tartan. But consistency since lap 5 has been great, doing 36s every. Richard Pugh in 4th, got a nice 8-second lead to Oggy in 5th, who does have Jazz for company now behind. So we will stay on board with this one because it looks like it is the closest to currently on track at the moment. As you can see, so it's Oggy followed by Jazz, followed by Demon, followed by Danzo. So this is about 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. We have 5 minutes left of the race. They've just crossed the line with 5 minutes remaining. So we should be looking at 4 laps. Oggy getting very sideways there. And that will mean that Jazz is going to get up in position. But I think Oggy will get a really good drive off the corner. He should have been on the power a little bit earlier potentially than Jazz, even with the slide out in the rear of the colours. So Oggy is in the slipstream. Let's see if Oggy can pull off a move here. Jazz, we run out. Oggy looking up the inside. Doesn't quite get the move done, but if Oggy can just stay with Jazz through these corners here, obviously the start finish straight is another great slipstream opportunity. Danzo has moved up into 7th, with Demon falling back into 8th. And then we've got Penny in 9th, followed very closely by Johnny there. So it's close between these two drivers currently. Penny getting very sideways there, and Johnny got the inside. So Johnny has moved up into 9th and is heading down into 10th place. Spider in 11th, lead still in 12th, and D-Man in 13th. Ayrton still in the lead by 7.3 seconds over Tartan. So doing a phenomenal job here. I think just keep doing the 35s, Ayrton, and you will be fine. You can probably afford to do 36, but Ayrton is coming up to the back of D-Man. So we need to hope D-Man moves out of the way. So great job there from D-Man letting Ayrton through. Tartan there in 2nd. Lieutenant Dan has dropped back to 3.6 seconds. Richard Pugh in 4th. Jazz has moved up and is still in 5th, with Oggy just behind. But Danzo and Demon have joined this fight here for 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. Danzo looking to go around the outside, which will then turn into the inside here on Oggy. Oggy goes a bit wide, but does have the inside into the next corner, and will have the inside line into the bottom of the track here, and tucks in nicely behind. So we'll get a great slipstream and a great exit potentially here. Is already moving out and is looking to get past Danzo again for position. We'll have the inside line, so Oggy is setting his car on some great positions here. So he's getting to get the inside line as they sweep through the first corner. Danzo hanging out wide. And will they all get the car stopped into the hairpin? Yes, they will. Danzo looking on the inside there. Everyone getting through. Great car control there from everyone, but this is letting Jazz get away in front a little bit. So it's Jazz in 5th, Oggy 6th, Danzo in 7th, and Demon there in 8th. Johnny in 9th, Penny not too far behind Johnny. So Spider in 11th, Leeds is still in 12th, and D-Man is in 13th. The gap to Tartan and Ayrton is now down to 6.4, so Tartan has set the fastest lap of the race at 1:34.921, so we're in the 34s. We have under a minute left, there's 40 seconds left, so this is going to be the last lap here for Ayrton. You can just see Tartan come over the brow hill, but Tartan does have a half-second penalty, so it'll be the last lap for Tartan now. Lieutenant Dan just crossing the line to start his final lap. Richard Pugh in 4th. Just crossed the line to start his final lap. Jazz there in 5th. Oggy there in 6th. Just about to start final laps. Danzo will get another lap in as well. Demon will get another lap in also. Johnny will get another lap in. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that is the end of the race. So Henny there finishes in 10th. We watched Spider just run across the line in 11th. And then we will jump to the leader. So we Leeds finishing in 12th, unless something dramatically goes wrong here for Leeds, and D-Man will finish in 13th. But we all jump back towards the leaders because they are coming round to finish the race. So Ayrton has proved his lead up to an 8.7 second gap. So it's going to be Ayrton just coming around the last corner, has put an end to the reign of Tartan. And he's going to claim his first victory in the Corolla Cup and close up that gap to Tartan. But it is Ayrton who's your race winner tonight at D-Force Raceway for round 2. Tartan is going to bring the car home in 2nd place. Lieutenant Dan recovered great there from 10th place start up into 3rd. Richard Pugh is going to bring it home in P1 in the Academy side of it and 4th overall. So Richard Pugh just crossing the line. Jazz will bring it home in 2nd. So Jazz is going to cross the line in 2nd and 5th overall. And Oggy getting a 3rd place in the Academy, followed by Danzo because of the penalty that Demon had there. So Demon getting a 2nd penalty. And then Johnny Tattoo rounding out. Ooh. Fantastic racing there from everyone. Congratulations to Ayrton on your race win. Fantastic job there from everyone. Right, let's save the replay. Well, we'll go through the results quickly first. So, Ayrton taking the race win for round 4. Tartan there in 2nd. Lieutenant down 3rd. So that's the top 3 in the pro side of the Corolla Cup. And then your top 3 in the Academy side of it was Richard Pugh there in 1st, Jazz there in 5th, and Oggy there in 3rd, which is 4th, 5th, and 6th overall. Danzo there in 7th, Demon getting that 2nd penalty, and finishing in 8th, followed by Johnny there in 9th, Henny there in 10th, Spider there in 11th, Leeds there in 12th, and D-Man in 13th. What a result. Let's... where's the replay gone? Where is the replay gone? I don't know where the replay's gone. Okay. Well, we'll get that one sorted and get that one saved. We will get everything ready for the 2nd race of the night, which is going to be the Lamborghini AMs, which are at this track also. So don't go anywhere, everyone. We will be back shortly. We'll get the room set up for that one, and we'll see you shortly. Welcome back, everyone. We are back for round 4 of the Lamborghini AM Championship here at Deep Forest Raceway. So we put the Corollas away to bed, and we're here with the big boys now with the Lamborghinis, as you can hear. Those Lamborghinis coming down into the bottom corner there. So let's run through the table for these guys, and then we'll get their qualifier underway. So it's Jose who is on that top spot at the moment there on 43 points. Then we've got Reedy in second on 41. Spitfire CC in third on 40. We've got Mario in fourth on 38. So very close. It's only 5 points between the top. Then we've got Foxy Dev there, followed by Rippin' to Terran, Gear Kayla, and then Dog Lucky. Then we've got Lee, Boldy, Richard Pugh, Sino Gamer, Nemesis, and Douglas there. So we're just making sure that everyone is in the party chat. Because for all of you that are new to watching this championship, they've all got to be in a party chat because we do have the safety car, which is driven by Finalized. So Finalized is the safety car driver. If any of the cars get damage from basically almost the last hairpin, just before the last hairpin corner, then they need to come, as long as there's 3 parts of damage, so that could be, say, front left wheel, front bumper, and front right wheel. So 3 parts of damage on the car, then they will be able to call for a safety car. And then by doing so, safety car will come out, collect up the leader, the car that is damaged can repair their damage, so we drive around for 1 lap, and then get back underway. The safety car will then come in. Let's get the overlay just updated. So we want the Lamborghini one up, because we are obviously doing the Lamborghini trophy now. So we will get that one up on here. We'll give the guys a 1-minute warning to qualify. Right, also, whilst we are here, we're just giving the guys a 1-minute warning. If everyone could hit the like button on the stream. Do not forget as well that there is the option for members. So you can become a member from as little as 99p. I'd love to see someone sign up to become a member. So if anyone's been thinking of doing it, now's your chance. Go in there, hit that membership button. Also, there are super chats on here now as well. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody might want to check for me, but I think you can gift membership as well. So you might be feeling very generous, and you might want someone else to become a member. It will select someone at random as long as they've got that turned on, and they will become a member of the channel for 1 month. So you give someone a 1-month membership. So have a look, explore those options. If you could possibly do any of those, it goes a massive way of helping out the channel and means we can bring you more fantastic racing here. Let's get the qualifier underway. So let's begin the qualifier here for round 4. And here we go. Let's go into just a little bit of... I love the fact on this track it shows them actually in the garage. So look at that for a shot. But then they just disappear like that. So everyone coming out of the pit test, Rippin' to Terran just coming out, Mario there, Foxy Dev, the speed difference between these cars compared to coming through that hill part of the track up towards the back hairpin and onto the back straight. I'd love to see what speed these guys get up to as they come down this back straight. So we just listen to these Lamborghinis blaring around. So it's Mario who's going to be the first one to take us around on a lap. Ripin there in second. Foxy Dev third to come round. Bold there in fourth. Reedy there in fifth. Jose sixth. Dog Lucky in seventh. Petrol Bloke will come round in eighth. Lee's just jumped to eighth, so Petrol Bloke there in ninth. Craig there in 10th. Richard Pugh there in 11th. And say hello to the safety car parked up nicely in his box. I'm pretty sure we're going to see him come out on track tonight. With how close the walls are on this track, I reckon we're going to see it. But at the moment, it's Mario leading us round on the first lap. Dog Lucky coming into the pits and realises it's on medium tyres, so doesn't fancy being on the medium tyre. Mario taking us through the tunnel for the first time. The lights come on the Lamborghini. Look at the rear tyre well already on Mario's car. So Mario there coming through. Ripin just coming through as well. Foxy Devil. So let's go back up towards Mario and watch Mario finish out his lap. And then we can go through the order as they cross the line. So Mario will definitely take provisional pole here. Unless he, well no, he might not actually. He could spin out and Ripin overtakes him on the track. As it comes down to the last corner, flicking the car in. Getting on the power. And it's going to be Mario, I reckon it's going to be around a 125-ish. 124 dead there from Mario. Ripin crosses the line. Half a second off of Mario. Foxy Dev takes the pole position. It's going to be Bold next across the line in fourth. Reedy is crossing the line and up into third. Then it's going to be... It won't be Dog next. Dog's nowhere near on the track. So Lee there crosses the line. Which Petrol Bloke is in 8th. So Dog there in 9th. And Craig is going to cross the line for his first lap and in 9th. So possibly a warm-up there for Craig. Perhaps Craig's thinking I'll go for a second warm-up lap, get the temperature in the tyres. Rich Pugh is in the pits and is just coming out of the pits. And Dog's just started first flying lap and finalised in there with the safety car. Foxy Dev has a half-second penalty, currently on pole at the moment. Mario just coming round to set. So feels like a half a second slower than the lap before. Really there in third. Just coming around. Ripin in fourth. So I wonder if we're going to see anyone come into the pits for new tyres. We have 6 minutes left in the qualifying session. As we see Mario come into the pits. Ripin is carrying on his lap. So Ripin improves up to third. Reedy there is not coming into the pits as well, so we're going to see Reedy potentially improve as well. Takes pole position, so 1:23.869. So we've got Foxy Dev in the pits. Mario just coming out of the pits. Ripin's in fourth. Jose in fourth, but coming into the pits. Bold in sixth. Lee there in seventh. Petrol Bloke in the pits. Craig has jumped up to somewhere. I was just about to select Craig. Richard Pugh on an out lap. So Richard Pugh just starts flying lap after changing tyres. I think potentially might have had a bit of damage there. Coming in to fix that. So right, let's run through the orders. Reedy in the lead on provisional pole at the moment. Foxy Dev's something so bad. It's club 1-2 currently. Mario third on an out lap. Ripin on another flying lap. We might see Ripin come into the pits on this lap. Jose on an out lap. Bold on a flying lap. So we'll watch Bold cross the line. We're going to see, I think Ripin's coming into the pits here. So Ripin's come into the pits. Are we going to see Bold come into the pits? Or is Bold going to carry on for another lap? So Bold crosses the line. Dog Lucky, they're in 7th. Does have front end damage and front left wheel damage. We got Craig there behind. He's carrying on for another lap. Now, are we going to see Craig come into the pits? Or is Craig going to carry on for another lap? You guys are looking a little bit second hand there on Craig's car. So we do see Craig coming into the pits. Richard Pugh sets a personal best fastest lap there, so Richard Pugh up into 10th. So Craig just leaving the pits. Lee in 9th. Richard Pugh in 10th. And Petrol Bloke in 11th. So the moment is still Reedy in the lead. Provisional pole. So we've got the car sideways in the track up there. So Mario's got a 2-second penalty and Bold's in the wall. Doesn't look like Mario's collided with Bold. I think Bold might have. So Bold has 3 parts of damage, but there won't be a safety car because it is qualifying. And Bold is very close to the pits. So Bold just coming into the pits. Foxy Dev about to cross the line there. Foxy Dev has now taken pole position on 1:23. Craig is just on an outlap, but is in the middle of what a lot of traffic at the moment. So we have 2 minutes 10 left in the qualifying session as Craig starts to fly up. Richard Pugh's just done a 1:25.9, so still in 10th, but improving on lap time there. So Craig in 9th currently at the moment. Potentially got 2 laps left in the tank here. Should get a beautiful towing with Josie as well. So we'll see what Craig does here. Purple first sector for Craig. And the fresher tyres there. So we'll stay on board with Craig. Whilst he's still purple, we'll stay on board. Coming up towards the next split point. It's just in between this corner and the next one. Is green in, or blue in the middle sector. So can he push hard enough in this last sector? 2 guns. Wow, Craig is into the wall and spun round. Oh, he was on such a good push lap. Just a little bit too wide on the exit of the corner. Richard Pugh has improved and up into 10th. Dog Lucky going wide there in the background, but just a little bit too wide there from Craig on that corner was enough just to clip that barrier. Unfortunately, that will be the end of Craig's qualifying because there is only 30 seconds left and there's a lot of cars in the pits now. So Richard Pugh improved up to, stayed in 10th, but improved on lap time. Lee there in 11th. That will be the end of qualifying for Lee because Lee's got a 3-second penalty. So it looks like, as it stands at the moment, we're going to have Foxy Dev on pole, followed by Reedy, followed by Mario in 3rd. Unless we get any changes. Mario crosses the line. Does improve. Just misses out on second by 0.013 of a second. Looking to tear in. Doesn't improve. Petrol Bloke has 2 seconds penalty, so we'll improve on this one. And then we've got Jose in 6th. Bold is in the pits. Dog is in the pits. Craig is in the pits. Richard Pugh is just grinding the Lamborghini up against the wall. And Lee just behind. That's Craig and Jose just improved 2 seconds. So missing out on pole by 0.019 of a second. So close between everyone. Craig has just put in the chat that the game did glitch. Then it did look a bit like you jumped into the barrier. When I say jump, I mean as in the car jumped sideways, so maybe a little bit of glitch in there. So that is qualifying there, done, and it is this man on pole position. So really takes pole position there. Yeah, definitely took a few grams off that. Is he doing a Carlos Sights, you know, get the appendix removed for that 9.9 gram saving of body weight? This is going to be an interesting race. I am very confident we will see a safety car in this race. So finalise, you better be here, and you better be ready, because I definitely think we are going to see you out on track in this race, maybe more than once. Do not forget, everyone, whilst you're here, hit that like button. Let's have a look. How many likes are we actually on at the moment? If we're not over 10, I'm going to be really disappointed. So, we better be over 10. But that is the end of the qualifying session, so let's have a look for the results. So, really there, taking pole position 123.545. Great result there from really. But very close, Jose was to get in pole position. 123.564. Floxy Dev there in third, Mario fourth, Rip and Tearin in fifth, Petrol Bloke in sixth, Bold there in seventh, Dog in eighth, Craig there in ninth, Rich Pugh in 10th, Lee there in 11th, and finalised sunning it up in the pits as the safety car driver. Yeah, that was the qualifying session for round 4. Let's give everyone the ready upside. And just so everyone knows, the current likes on the stream is 21. Now, by the end of this race, do you reckon we can get that up to 30? If you haven't hit it already, give it a thumbs up right now. The closer we get that to 30, obviously the better it helps on the old algorithms. So if you take 2 seconds out of your day just to click that button, that would be greatly appreciated. But let's get ready to get this one underway. Here for round 4. We'll just make sure that everyone's got their tyres selected. As you can see, my cursor hovering over. Let's go, move it side to side. Just make sure everyone's ready. And we will get this one underway here for round 4 of the Lamborghini AM Trophy. Right, here we go. Right, everyone, so Finalise has taken the guys away from the grid, so we are on the rolling formation lap. So Finalise out in the safety car, doing a fantastic job, and we will probably see a bit of action from Finalise. Like, I haven't seen anything for the last couple of rounds from the safety car, so we potentially will see him out on track tonight. Let's run through the order and see what tyres everyone has gone on to. So Reedy there is on the mediums. Jose on the mediums as well. Obviously Dev on mediums also. Mario on the mediums as well. Rippin on mediums also. Petrol Bloke on the mediums. Boulders on the softs. So we do have someone on a slightly different strategy. So Boulders on the softs. Remember that one, everyone. Dog is on the mediums. Craig is on the mediums. Richard Pugh is on the soft. So we've got two cars on a different strategy. And look at the softs. So that makes three. We've got three cars on a different strategy. The rest of the 11 are on medium. So no hard runners. We don't normally see the hard tyre being used in this. Not really a great race car. Normally you see either medium to soft, or soft to medium, or sometimes medium to medium. But we'll go back towards the front because in a minute Finalise will be making a dash to the pits and the pace will be taken over by Reedy. So Finalise there is bolting off to the pits. So thank you Finalise, we will potentially see you shortly. And Reedy now is controlling the pace of the cars here as they come round the last corner towards the start-finish line. And there's no accelerating until they get to the start-finish line. So it's a 2x2 formation. And they are off and underway. So Reedy leading the cars away. Big gap there. In fact, Jose's tucked in already. So Jose is second. Reedy taking the cars through. As comes to the braking zone, Mario looking up the inside potentially. So Mario looking up the inside of Jose, taking back into third. Foxy Devon fourth, and Rippin in fifth. Petrol Bloke in sixth. Dog in seventh. Craig has moved up into eighth and is battling with Dog. Craig moving over, and we potentially will see Craig make a move up the inside here. As we've got a car going straight on, that was Rippin to Terran. Escapes the walls, so no damage there for Rippin, but does lose a position. It's now Rich Pugh up into 8th. Dog is in 7th. Craig's in 6th. Petrol Bloke in 5th. So he's gone. Who's like the field here? Foxy Dev in 4th. Mario 3rd. Reedy there in 2nd. Jose has got the lead of the race as it stands. As they come through the S's, really, isn't it? So, and into the last corner. Back onto the start finish straight to completely one of the evening. So Jose in the lead. Reedy 2nd. Mario in 3rd. Foxy Dev in 4th. Petrol Bloke in 5th. Craig is up into 6th. Doglock in 7th, Richard Pugh in 8th. Bold then making a move up the inside. Obviously Bold is on the soft tyre. Richard Pugh covering off the apex of the corner there. Bold staying in 9th. Richard Pugh running very wide there. But getting great apex there. In 20th. So Richard Pugh in 8th. Bold 9th. Rippin in 10th. And Lee in 11th, and finalising the pits. Safety car driver. Jose into the braking zone as Reedy very close up to the back. There, Foxy Dev in 3rd, Mario 4th, Petrol Bloke in 5th, but with a 2-second penalty. So that'll bring Craig massively into contention here for 5th place. So Craig making up those positions early on in the race. 3.5-second penalty now for Petrol Bloke. It's going from bad to worse for Petrol Bloke with the penalties here. So potentially going to fall into the grips of Dog. Lucky he's going to be getting Petrol Bloke there with a penalty. Later on, as Craig's got even closer by night again before the penalty zone at this rate. As they cut some grass on the exit of the last corner. Fast lap at the moment is a 1:25.029 set by Jose out in the lead. We're still on board with Petrol Bloke. As we will see Petrol Bloke taking the penalty in a second. So Petrol Bloke coming towards the penalty zone, moving off to the side, and that will be Craig moving up into 5th. Petrol Bloke drops to 7th. Richard Pugh will be catching up to the back of this now. So there's Petrol Bloke in front. He's going to lose a position to Richard potentially. I don't believe he will. But he's right behind now, so the battle for 7th place is heating up. Rip in there in 9th, Lee in 10th, and Bold has got 2 parts of damage but doesn't have 3, so has front aero and front right wheel damage, but doesn't have 3 parts damage as of yet, so no safety car yet, no movement from finalised as it stands currently at the moment. As goes off again there, but hits the same wheel that's already got damage, so you can't damage the same wheel twice. Jose in the lead, currently at the moment still. Reading there crossing the line in 2nd. Foxy Davis at the fast lap of 1:24.732. So doing a great job there. We've got Oggy in the chat saying, "Go Dad." Yeah, your dad's phenomenally good, Oggy, to be fair to you. He's gone from 10th to 5th in the space of 5 laps. And it's definitely in the hunt, as you can see him just come around the back of the top 5 there. We've got a hello from Finalised from the pits. Hi there, Finalised. How's it going down there in the pit lane? Mario in 4th currently, though. Craig in 5th. Dog in 6th. Petrol Bloke in 7th. Richard Pugh in 8th. Rippin in 9th. Lee 10th. And Bold there in 11th. So finalised reported he's got literally currently at the moment. The weather does look nice with the mountains in the background. Tiny little bit of a cloud there, but I don't think that's anything to worry about for the drivers. So Jose taking out lap 1. Sorry, lap 1. Taking out another lap, I meant to say. Lap 6, to be precise. Pretty then 2nd. Froxy there in 3rd. Mario 4th. Craig there in 5th. So that's your top 5. There's a bit of a gap back to Dog in 6th. Petrol Bloke in 7th, who does have Richard Pugh right behind for good measure, and in the slipstream, so we will watch this unfold as we've got 4 cars quite close together in this battle for 7th. So Richard Pugh is on the softs, and I believe Petrol Bloke is on the mediums. Petrol Bloke survives another straight there. So good battle going on here for 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. So there's Rippin in 9th and Lee in 10th and Bold there in 11th. Jose's gap is coming down a little bit, so Reedy is catching up a bit. Let's compare the tyres on the 2 front drivers. So there's the tyres for Jose and the fuel. And there's the tyres for Reedy. I'd say as it stands at the moment, Reedy's tyres are slightly better condition. Also does have the benefit of having a teammate nearby. Now, obviously it isn't a team's championship, but it is obviously potential team orders. I don't think Foxy Dev is going to attack a teammate. So potentially Reedy can concentrate forward and not have to worry about what's going on behind. As we come through with the slipstream, Jose setting the purple sector there, but I think Reedy's will be even faster than that. Reedy running very wide there, a bit of a wider line. Did lose a bit of time there, and it has brought Foxy Dev into contention. Now, their time is very similar between the two. Mario in 4th, with Craig in 5th. Petrol Bloke in 6th. So what's going on here? Petrol Bloke is in 6th with a 2-second penalty For Petrol Bloke. Dog is in 7th. So Petrol Bloke's the past Dog. Then we've got Lee in 8th. Bold is in 9th now. Rippin's in 10th. And Rich Pugh's in 11th. So those two have come into the pits. So it's an early pit stop. So Rippin's gone on to the soft. And Rich Pugh's gone on to the medium. So some early pit stops there. It's really looking at the inside. It's now 3-car battle. And then finally, I was expecting the safety car really. Needing both, if I'm perfectly honest with you. Here's a battle though between the Bandits Club teammates, Reedy and Foxy Dev. Battle for first is a three-way fight currently at the moment. So Foxy Dev there. In fact, we've got a spin around. Josie has spun round. Josie has 2 parts of damage, but has spun round. So that is Josie dropping down positions massively, trying to stay out of the way of everyone's dog void. Josie still just getting going now. So no safety car yet. 2 parts of damage, not the 3 that are required for a safety car to be released. But Josie has dropped from first down to 8th. So I probably suspect we're going to see Jose coming into the pits. Jose probably would have preferred to have got that extra part of damage to be able to call the safety car. Bold in 9th, Rippin in 10th, and Rich Pugh in 11th. So it's Reedy and Foxy Dev out in front now. And then Mario and Craig just behind, so 4-way fight for the lead now. So it's a 4-way fight between the drivers here. So Reedy there in first, Foxy Dev in second. Mario third, Craig just behind Mario in fourth. Then a 8.4 second gap, back to Dog in 5th. Petrol Bloke in 6th, Lee in 7th, so Lee's gone up a few places here. Rippin in 8th, Rich Pugh in 9th, with Jose just behind who's come in to repair damage to the car, and Bold who's coming to the pit spot in 11th. So Jose's gone onto the softs and is looking to recover. Rippin tearing with the fastest lap of the race at 124.274. And we're just coming to 14 minutes gone in the race. So we have 26 minutes remaining, so not even at the halfway stage yet. Richard Pugh and Jose getting side by side. So Rich Pugh down into 10th, Bold in 11th. As we look at the fight, I think the closest fight on track at the moment is between Mario and Craig. Craig has more fuel than Mario as well. I think Craig's potentially been doing a little bit of management here. They are pulling away from Dog at quite a good rate here. So half a second between the two. Doing a great job front four here, pulling away from Dog Lucky in 5th. Pedro Blake in 6th. Lee there in 7th. Still the original soft tyres for Lee. So Lee doing a cracking job there also. Rippin, who came in earlier on for the soft set in 8th. Jose pitted after the damage for another set of softs. Rich Pugh in 10th. And Bold there in 11th on some fresher mediums. So the gap out in front is still nice and close, but a half-second penalty for Foxy Dev. So half-second penalty for Foxy Dev, not in touching distance for Mario. As of yet, we'll go on board with Foxy Dev at the moment, so we can see the back end of Reedy's car. As we come down the sweeping right-hander. And into the hairpin. And up towards the penalty line, so we'll take that half-second penalty. And back on the power. Mario in third. Craig has dropped back a little bit. So there is a 2-second gap now between Craig and Mario. Craig still does have a 10-second gap to Dog, who has Petrol Bloke all over the back for comfort. Some of these guys, their tyres are starting to look a little bit second-hand now. Petrol Bloke getting nice and close up to the back of Dog. As we come through, the next car on the road is Rippin, who's got front aero damage. And Jose just behind, who's on the fresher soft. So Jose going to look to be making up a position back here. Was the race leader, unfortunately did drop it on the infield section of the track, and that's Jose moving up into 7th place. Rippin in 8th. Rich Pugh in 9th, has got past Lee, who's picked for the hard, so Lee's got hard higher. So we have seen the hards come out to play tonight. And Bold there in 11th on the medium, so potentially might see Bold catch up to the back of Lee. We have Petrol Bloke in the pits, so let's go down to Petrol Bloke. Yeah, the tyres were looking a little bit second-hand on Petrol Bloke's Lamborghini. Not quite at the halfway stage yet, though. Definitely think this is a two-stopper. For most people, Jose makes up a position there. Rippin makes up a position. We're seeing Rippin just come around the corner there. So Petrol Bloke comes out in 8th place. Richard Pugh in 9th. Lee just behind in 10th and Bold in 11th. So Reedy in the lead by 1.5 seconds, and it stands currently at the moment. Foxy Dev in 2nd, looking low on the fuel, and so is Reedy as well. So are we going to see these guys coming into the pits on this lap, or are they going to try and make it one more? One more for Reedy, one more for Foxy Dev. Mario's definitely got the fuel for another lap, and Craig probably has the fuel for another 2. And then they've got a 15-second gap back to Dog, who does have front aero and front left wheel damage, and is coming into the pits. So that is Dog coming into the pits. So this should be potentially another position made up for Jose. So here we go, Jose coming round, Dog just in the pits, getting refueled, but does have the aero damage to repair as well. So Jose making up a position and up into 5th place. Dog there in 6th, Petrol Bloke retaking back the 6th, so Dog dropping down to 7th. Dog just repairing the damage there. Richard Pugh going through, moving up into 7th. Dog going onto the hard tyres. So these guys are one stop, and Rich Pugh a 1.5 second penalty. Richard Pugh got to pit again in this race, definitely, because only got half tank fuel left. Dog there in 8th, potentially could be going to the end of the race. Lee there in 9th. Bold there in 10th. Rippin just coming out of the pits there in 11th as we get the front runners coming into the pits. With Craig and Mario also coming into the pits, so all 4 of them are in the pits, so all in at the same time. Really getting the tyres changed. Refueling up. It's very close between Reedy and Foxy Dev, and then Craig and Mario in the background as well, refueling also. Is anyone going to short fuel to get the jump here? They don't have to go to 100% fuel because they're over the halfway stage. Reedy is 97. So Reedy coming out in first, Foxy Dev in second, Craig's coming out in third, Mario in fourth, and Jose just coming into the pits as well. So Jose's going to lose out some positions here as well. So Petrol Bloke up into fifth. Dog Lucky up into 6th, Richard Pugh in 7th. Jose just coming out in 9th. So Lee has got through as well. Bold just getting through and in front of Jose as well. Bold into the wall. Bold gets that stop and doesn't get any damage either. So massively lucky escape there from Bold as Jose goes down and into the wall. That's 2 points of damage. Jose needs only just come out of the pits. So he's got front error and front left damage on the medium tyres. Is he going to pit and repair the damage, or is he going to stay out? That is definitely going to be one to see, but Rippin is there in 11th after doing another pit stop. But Jose's days just got from bad to worse. So, battle at the front, Reedy still in the lead, Foxy Dev in 2nd, Craig just behind him 3rd, so on the podium currently Craig is at the moment. Craig needs to maximise on the points, with Jose being so low down. Craig could maximise on the points here and move up a position overall in the championship. Mario in 4th. Petrol Bloke is 8 seconds just behind. Dog in 6th. Richard Pugh in 7th. Lee in 8th. Bold in 9th. Jose has come into the pits to repair the damage. Just repairing the damage. And out again, that's Rippin moving up past. Or is he going to get past? Rippin's obviously moving at a higher speed. There's Jose. So there's a battle between Jose and Rippin. Rippin going up the inside. Jose and Rippin go side by side. Rippin's tucking back in behind in the slipstream. So Jose in 10th, Rippin in 11th. Still only half a gap between the front two, with Craig there in 3rd, Mario in 4th. Cut across the grass a little bit there, Mario was. Petrol Bloke in 5th. Dog 6th, Richard Pugh catching up to the back of Dog Lucky here. Lee there in 8th. Bold comes on to the back of Lee. Lee is on the hard task. And then Jose and Rippin. We are 15 minutes from the end of the race, so 10 more minutes. The safety car can come out. How is life in the chat? How are you doing? Life in the pits? How are you doing? We've got a half-second gap between first and second currently at the moment. With Craig just behind. Craig coming on to the second. Only 1.8 seconds off back of second place now. So Craig pushing on hard here to try and catch up to the back of the front two. Mario in fourth. Petrol Bloke still in fifth. With quite good tyre wear left, so we might see Petrol Bloke get to the end of the race. Dog is gone up into sixth. Lee is up in seventh. Bold is up into eighth. Rich Pugh coming in for a tyre change. Now we can see Rich Pugh go back onto the softs. Looks like Rich Pugh's gone for another set of mediums and is refueling. 14 minutes left in the race, so that should be enough fuel round that, and he's on the softs. So Rippin just coming through, is going to make up another position here. So Richard Pugh getting a 3-second penalty for crossing the pit lane line there. So Rippin in 10th, Jose in 9th, Bold is in 8th and does have front aero and front left wheel damage. Not the 3 parts required though for the safety car yet. Lee is in 7th on the hard tyres. Dog in 6th on the hard tyres. These guys are definitely going to try and go to the end. Pedro Bloke on the mediums in 5th. Mario in 4th. Craig there in 3rd. Only 1.6 off the back of Foxy Dev now. Foxy Dev there in 2nd. And really there in the lead. So there's your front 3 coming into the tunnel all at the same time. Yeah, I'm surprised as well. No big crashes as of yet. We've seen some damage, but not the 3 parts that we needed for a safety car. So all these guys are keeping it on track well enough to avoid that safety car being pulled out. Really improving the gap to almost a second. Craig's brought the gap down to under a second, so it's going to start getting in that slipstream. This is where we might see the car start to become a little bit light for the front, for the 2 cars that are following the leader. Craig gets very close to the wall that he collided with in qualifying there. But down to under 7 tenths. So definitely got slipstream engaged from Craig. Here Craig comes. So it's personal best lap of the race, and it's down to 0.4 now. So by finalised calculations, we've got about 8 more laps of the race. We got a safety car out. We have a safety car out on track. Let's get the safety car banner up. Right, let's find out where the damage was. So we know it's not the top 3. It's not Mario. It's not Petrol Bloke. It's not Dog Lucky. Dog Lucky coming into the pits. Lee is still out, so it's not Lee. It's not Jose. It's not Bold. It is Bold. Bold is the car with the damage, so Bold coming into the pits. Does have front aero and both front wheels, so we didn't see a safety car tonight. Right, so Bold coming into the pits, Rippin coming into the pits as well. Now Rich Pugh is already on the soft, so Rich Pugh is going to go through. Rich Pugh making up a lot of places here. Jose just coming out, Lee just coming out. Rich Pugh going to make up any positions here on the exit. So Rich Pugh up into 9th. Lee's getting a 3-second penalty, so they are going to have to go past Lee because they can't stay behind Lee. They can't stay, but Lee's going to serve a penalty, so you're going to have to go past. So Richard up into 8th, Lee there in 9th, Rip Temin in 10th, Bold is in 11th, and then we need a lead. Foxy Dev in 2nd, Craig there in 3rd. They're all going to catch up to the back of the safety car because Finalize is parked up just round the corner. So finalised, it will be taking the guys right. Let's jump to finalised. So now it's finalised in the safety car. So we might even see a 2-lap safety car here. Purely because how spread out the field is. I don't know whether Finalize is going to bunch them up more than this, or whether he's just going to go with the cars that he's got in his group. So at the moment behind the safety car we've got Ricky in first, Foxy Dev second, Craig in third, Mario fourth, Petrol Bloke in fifth, and then there's a big jump back to Dog in sixth because they obviously pitted. So Dog in sixth, Jose seventh, Richard Pugh in eighth, Lee in ninth, Rippin in 10th, and Bold just coming out of the pits. They're in 11th. So, is Finalize coming into the pits on this lap? Yes, Finalize is coming in, so we are going to see the safety car come in and the racing get back underway. So, Reedy gets them away across the line. Foxy Dev in second, Craig in third. So this is bumped up the front runners massively. So none of the front runners came in. Craig looking around the outside, gets the move done. Is he going to get that position done? What a move from Craig on the outside of Foxy Dev. And up in second. Hats off to you, Craig. Phenomenal lap. Phenomenal overtake. It's going to be a safety car banner because we are obviously single. So Craig making moves up in 2 seconds. Foxy Dev there down into third. Foxy Dev going straight on there. Managed to get it stopped and stay in third somehow. I don't know how. That gives Craig a nice little gap and Craig onto the back of Reedy. So the battle is getting intense at the front. So they can, if the car has got a penalty, they can overtake them under the safety car, because otherwise it's like then the car behind will get a penalty also. So you know, it's in there. At that point, if a car's got if it's a half-second penalty and you're second behind them, you're probably not going to get past them before they penalty. But with a 3-second one, personally, I would say you've got no choice but to go past in that instance, because otherwise you're going to lose. The driver that's doesn't have the penalty is going to lose so much time, unfortunately. So really there in the lead coming into the hairpin. Craig now only 2.5 tenths behind, coming up to 2 tenths behind, under a tenth. Looking to get the move done, looking to the outside. Now going to be taking a look for the inside, freeway fight for the lead. 2 tenths between each position there. And we do only have 20 seconds until the safety car window closes. So here's the battle for first. 5 cars in contention as it stands at the moment. So Reedy in the lead at the moment. Craig just behind in second. Foxy Dev in third. Mario on the hunt in fourth. And Petrol Bloke in fifth. It's anyone's race to take at the moment between the top 5 currently. And that is the safety car window closed. So thank you for your action tonight, Finalised. You can now put your feet up and enjoy the action on track. Dog in 6th. Currently Jose 7th. Rippin in 8th, just getting round. Rich Pugh in 9th. Lee in 10th and Bowl in 11th. Back to the front, Reedy there, half a second in front of Craig. Craig in the slipstream and catching up to the back of Reedy again. So we're coming up to 4 minutes remaining. Definitely anyone's game. Anyone's racing tonight between these top 5. Craig getting really close to the back of Reedy. Obviously very difficult to overtake on this infield part of the track. Really doing a phenomenal job in front, potentially running a lower downforce setup. Because Craig does gain in the slipstream, but not by a lot. Unless they're both just running a very, very low downforce setup. As they come through to start another lap, we have 3.5 minutes remaining, so probably get 3 laps left. Really pulled out a bit of a gap there. Craig more under pressure here from Frox and Dev. Craig off and into the barrier, scraping along the wall, manages to recover it into the side of Frox and Dev. Foxy Dev as well. Now it's Mario again, and Mario is going to capitalise on that and moves up into 3rd. So Craig dropping down into 4th. Mario up into 3rd. Mario going for a move up into 2nd. Mario going to get that spot. Mario does, and up into 2nd. Mario has capitalised on that easily. Phenomenal job there from Mario, capitalising on the Craig running along the barrier. We didn't get any damage, luckily for Craig, so all still to play for here. All still in the fight, as you can see the top 5 all together still. So Craig is only 2.3 seconds off the lead still. But we'll have to get past Foxy Dev and then past Mario. Mario's got phenomenal tyres. Craig's got better fuel than the 2 in front though, so this could be interesting. As we see the sun starting to set now over the track, we have 2 minutes left, so another 2 laps remaining. It looks like Finance has called it well. As Craig getting onto the back of Foxy Dev onto the back of Mario. This is giving really the chance to get away, but Mario's got a 1 second penalty. So Mario with the penalty. Mario defending the inside line. Here comes Craig, and Craig looking up the inside. So there's Craig going to get up the inside. Very close between these 3 at the moment. This is giving Reedy the gap that Reedy needs to get away. Mario still with the 1 second penalty. 3 second penalty for Mario. Mario's just been served a huge penalty. Craig's got a penalty as well. This is going to play into Foxy Dev's hands. So if stands, this potentially contribute into fact. But Petrol Blade, how much fuel? Petrol Blade's got no fuel off the top. Petrol Blade's got to come in. It's got to come in on this lap. Not going to have enough fuel. It's got another 30 seconds to go. Petrol Blade's going to have to come into the pits. Let's cross the white line as well. There's going to be a penalty for Petrol Blade. This is going to potentially mean that Craig's going to be into. Is Craig going to be in a position with the penalty? So Dom is going to cross the line and we'll be going for another lap. So we've got 20 seconds remaining. Petrol Blade is just getting out now. That will stop up into 5th. Petrol Blade is 6th. Reed Jose in 7th. So back up to the group at the front. Mario's dropped to 4th. Crane's moved up into a podium position. See Dev is up and away. And Reedy there in 1st. So Bold is going to cross the line. Rich Plume crosses the line in 9th. Lee crosses the line to finish 10th. Bold is going to cross the line and take 11th. Reedy there in the lead, still 2.3 seconds in front. Foxy Dev in 2nd, Craig in 3rd, Mario 4th. We will go on board with Reedy, because Reedy is going to come round the final corner. And it's on the start-finish straight. The checkered flag is out. And it is going to be Reedy who takes round 4 win at D-Force Raceway. It's a 1-2 for the Bandits Club as Foxy Dev comes across the line 2nd. Craig in 3rd, Mario 4th. It's going to be Dog who looks like he's going to hold on. Is he going to hold on? Is Petrol Blade going to get it? no, Petrol Bloke has regained the position. So Petrol Bloke actually been losing position because Dog has run out of fuel. Dog in 6th, Jose 7th. Rippin is getting across the line and rolled out in 8th place. I know Craig won't be happy with that 3rd place, but he did start 10th, so that was a phenomenal job from Craig. Phenomenal job from all the drivers. We only saw one safety car at this track. But we will go up to the race winner, so that is with the race win for round 4 at Deep Forest Raceway. Oh, what a lovely one. What a race, and I managed to survive it with a cold, which is even more impressive. So, what a race. Another factor it doesn't load up at the moment, the race winner. But there we go. Let's go through the results. So it is Reedy in 1st, Foxy Dev in 2nd. It's Craig in 3rd, Mario 4th, Petrol Bloke in 5th, Dog Lucky 6th, Jose in 7th, Ribbon Terran in 8th, Rich Pugh in 9th, Lee in 10th, Bold in 11th, and finalised there the safety car driver for tonight. So phenomenal job there from Finalised as well. Cheers everyone for tuning in and watching. As I said, make sure you're here for Thursday night, as we'll be back for the pro drivers around this track in the Lamborghini. So Craig will be hosting that one, and as I said, potentially some news to come from Craig. We'll keep you posted, but we might have a little something to reveal for you on Thursday. So make sure you tune in then. Cheers everyone for watching. A phenomenal race here at CC Sim Racing. Go back, also check out the ones from the previous rounds if you haven't checked them out already. But we will catch you in the next one. Cheers everyone for watching. Thanks.